Hi, Days fans. It is Memorial Day weekend, and we're going to talk about Friday's episode. Hope everybody's having a great holiday. Will kind of throwing a little temper tantrum about his mom adopting, or letting Will, what's his name?
Rafe.
Adopt Grace.
Or as Reef, as some people call
Yeah,
him.
Now,
I mean, you don't blame the kid. His
No.
mom has a really crazy track record, imitating men, doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
yeah, he just thinks that this Rafe guy seems kind of nice, and he doesn't want him to get suckered into Sammy's web like a lot of other guys have.
So I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's up to something. And they are lying. They're lying their asses off.
Sammy looks him in the eye and says there is no scheming going on. And then Rafe's down at the pub. You didn't lie. You just didn't tell the whole truth. She told everybody she adopted that child. That is not an omission. That is a blatant lie.
Yeah. So
That's
Rafe, you're just
logic.
you're an enabler of these lies that Sammy
Yeah.
has been. You're not a good example.
No, I mean, it's one thing to say, well, she had to lie. Okay, but don't say she's not lying at all.
So speaking of the Hernandez family, that annoying sister of his.
Yeah, I think she's up to no good. I think she might be working for the Demiras or something.
I don't think so, but they're making a big deal about, oh God, it's happening again. They're bringing it up. Something's going to come out about Rafe's past.
Yeah, when? I want it to come out now. I'm curious.
And I know what it is. It's going to come out that Rafe is the father of Mia's,
Baby daddy.
daddy. Yeah. So Rafe is the grandfather of Grace.
Which we've been saying for
Yeah,
months
I
and
am
months.
convinced that's going to be the case
It is
now.
100% the case.
Yeah, because they're making a big deal about the connection between Rafe and Grace.
Yes.
Obviously, I want to adopt her. Yeah, I just
Yep, because she's
known
my
her.
grandbaby.
Right, exactly. So
And when this happened before, it was with his son that he had. Who's the mother of Rafe's son? Assuming that Mia's, whoever the father of Grace is, assuming that that's Rafe's son,
yes,
who is the mother?
the one that Ariana is saying, "Oh God, not again."
Yeah, but who is she?
Oh, I don't know. She'll come out. They got those cards held tightly. They're going to play them when they need to. So moving on to the really creepy stuff, which I love. Owen, he is just getting creepier and creepier, more incompetent.
God, yeah.
But he's a kidnapper in love, so of course he's going to be incompetent.
I have to tell you, when he started getting out the corpse makeup to cover up her scar.
Oh yeah, the creep meter just went off the scale. I mean,
But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if that would help cover up some of my melasma marks. That makeup's got to be super strong.
okay.
So yeah, putting makeup on a chick when she's passed out. And Stephanie, you gotta work it, honey. I think you could just offer one or two things, and he would be a putty in your hand.
Like oral or what?
you always go so far with this.
Well, you were leading me down that path.
Not. So looks like he's not gonna give up Stephanie.
He's not. I mean, EJ is panicking. What's he going to do? He showed up at the dock without the goods. They're not going to give Stefano over.
I know, and I loved it when Owen says, yeah, it looks like there's going to be a change of plans.
Yeah. EJ...
He doesn't even care about EJ. He's not worried anymore.
EJ does not like to be out of control, and he does not have the situation in control.
But Owen, as incompetent as he is, he's kind of got this calm under pressure thing, like, yeah, I can't untie you. He's just so calm.
So are the cops going to show up at the dock and bust this whole thing up and get Stefano out of custody and give him back to EJ?
Probably, because freaking Brady can't keep his mouth shut. Oh, Victor's going to kick your ass. You're going to be grounded.
Yeah.
You're living in the mansion. You got to figure out.
Some CEO of Titan, he's like a traitor.
But you know what? He is the trifecta. He has Kyriakis blood, Brady blood, and Demira blood. So his allegiance is
mixed up. Yeah, he can go he can switch to the dark side whenever he wants.
So, Philip, leave me alone, Brady.
Yeah.
Sammy over here is Ariana talking crap about her.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little cat fight, those two.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm going to take her on.
So some people think that Rafe's associate with the Demiras, or even Ariana. I don't think there's any connection between them.
I think there could be. She seems to be snooping around enough.
Yeah.
I think she could be a bad seed.
Really?
I think that she has that potential. So, they're not obviously going to go through with this adoption, so why are they telling everybody?
What do you mean?
Rafe cannot adopt.
Oh, I know. It's so crazy.
So why get Ari all upset and get Will freaking out? It can't happen, so why tell everybody?
Get who upset? Will and who?
Ariana.
Oh, Ari. Oh, you call her Ari? You know her that well now?
Well, Rafe calls her Ari.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
And I hate names like that have end with A-N-N-A or whatever, and some people say Anna, some people say Anna, and even on the cast, some of them are saying Ariana and some Ariana. I don't like a name that's not consistent.
So do you remember any of the previews? I didn't write them down.
Give me a second on that one.
Couldn't have been too impressive.
I don't know, guys. Sorry, I don't remember.
Well, anything else?
Oh, well, Will puts a little seed in Mia's head, like, if I ever found out a friend was lying to me, I'd never talk to them again.
Yeah, I don't know if that was in the previews. But...
No, I'm talking about on the show.
Oh, yeah, Mia's like, oh, man.
Like, oh, gosh, I guess he's going to be mad when he finds out that I'm not really a drug addict. I'm dragging him to AA meetings. Has anyone ever been to one of those meetings when you weren't... I went to, like, an Al-Anon meeting with somebody once. Not somewhere you want to be if you don't have to be.
If you're trying to score, it is. Like, Will is. Oh,
Yeah.
didn't Sammy ask him if he scored?
Yeah, that was the day before, but that was
yeah.
hilarious. And we forgot to talk about that when Will was like, "What's going on? Would Rafe have spent the night?" And she's like, "Oh, we're at that level now. We can talk about that stuff. So did you get lucky with me?" That was pretty funny.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's it.
That's all we got for the weekend. But is it going to be on tomorrow?
Good question.
Sometimes on a holiday. Was there a bunch of golf and NASCAR stuff on when you were just on?
No.
No. So hopefully it'll be on, you guys. And we'll talk to you then.
What do we always say?
The couple that watches Days Together.
Stays together.